In this tutorial, I want to show you how to sew a pocket that has a top and side opening. This pocket is extremely comfortable to wear, especially on outerwear and jackets. And once you give it a try, you will absolutely love wearing it. It may look a little bit complicated at first, but I promise you there is an easy and very elegant way how to sew it. And the secret is in the double lining that separates the top and the side pocket. You can use this technique on any patch pocket, and it's also part of my new UGNIS bomber jacket sewing pattern. This design was inspired by the silhouettes of the early 90s, so it's big, voluminous, and yet fitted at the cuffs and the waist. I absolutely love this pattern. I will link it in the description box down below if you want to sew it yourself. And now let's go ahead and let's sew a pocket that has a top and side opening.
Transfer pocket and flap placement lines on the front detail on the right side of the fabric. Apply fusible interfacing on the slanted edge of the pocket detail on the wrong side of the fabric. Fold one long edge of the seam allowance of the pocket side detail and press towards inside. Attach pocket side around the sides and bottom of the pocket detail, right fabric sides together. Repeat this step with one pocket lining detail and pocket side lining to create pocket lining. Put pocket and pocket lining right sides together and stitch at the top with a straight stitch. Sew the understitching seam a few millimeters from the seam, sewing on the lining side. Now fold pocket and pocket lining wrong fabric sides together and press the top. Now place second pocket lining detail on the front at the slanted edge of the pocket placement marking. Then sew with a straight stitch. Fold lining detail down and press. Base stitch pocket lining around the sides and bottom and leave pocket side opening open. Place pocket lining on top of the base stitch pocket lining detail. Base stitch around the sides and bottom, leaving pocket side opening open. Sew around both pocket lining layers, leaving the side seam opening open. Fold front bodice in half and base stitch pocket side opening, stitching pocket fabric and both pocket lining layers together. Make sure to base stitch only pocket side opening. Using straight stitch, sew all layers of the pocket side opening. Unfold the front detail and pocket side should now look like this, with all raw edges of the pocket side opening staying between pocket fabric and the first pocket lining layer. Understitch pocket side opening, sewing a few millimeters from the seam, sewing on the lining side. Press seam allowance of both pocket lining details towards pocket inside. Now place pocket detail on top of the lining and base stitch folded pocket edge around the pocket placement marking. Base stitch should go 1 to 2 millimeters from the folded edge. Do not base stitch the side opening. Using straight stitch, top stitch around the pocket sides and bottom, leaving pocket side opening open. Your pocket is now completed.
Thank you for joining me in today's tutorial. I hope you love this pocket as much as I do. Once you start wearing it, you will see how comfortable it is. UGNIS bomber jacket sewing pattern will be linked in the description box down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!